I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my creative healing course is filled with hours of exclusive content. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about my breakup story 1 year later.
Oh, great. So we don't often hear the sequel. Cool.
You know, how you're feeling right now will change. Things will get better. And the more you work on yourself and the more that you focus on healing, the better off you're going to be. The more you understand your issues and your attachment issues and learn the skills that we teach, the better off you're going to be. Okay? So where you are today will often feel very different 6 months from now, a year from now, in the future. But you got to keep going. You got to keep growing.
Right.
And I actually had somebody send me an email today, and I thought it was a good one to share because, you know, while you are overwhelmed with your emotions and your grief and your sadness and your anxiety and all the different things that you're feeling, that will improve in time, right? And so this is a breakup story from somebody that did coaching with me about a year ago, and they sent this email today. So I wanted to share it with you guys.
Cool.
So you could see what a success story might feel like, or the progress you might feel like will be like for you. Not everybody will get their ex back, but our goal is for you to be happy one way or the other, right?
Yes.
Because you can't define a success story based on what another person does or doesn't do, right? Because we can't make your ex do anything, despite what some other coaches
think, yeah.
may have been advertising on our channel recently. I'm not even joking, Margaret.
Okay.
There was commercials on our channel. I forgot to tell you this a couple of weeks ago. Make your ex come back.
Make your
Yeah,
ex
from another coach.
On our channel.
On our channel. So, you can't make anybody do anything, right?
No, and it would be disrespectful even if you could.
Yeah, and would you really want your ex to be back with you if you were making them and not because they wanted to be there? So let's check out this email. They said, "Hey Craig, it's been about a year since I had my first Skype with you. First, I would like to say thank you for your time and insight into my personal attachment styles and the areas I needed to work on. To refresh the situation, my ex and I had been together for about 6 years and never seemed to have any issues. He never brought up anything that bothered him, and I didn't either. To keep it short, both of us avoidance. He cheated on me a month before breaking it off. I was devastated. An avoidant devastated enough to want to fix themselves and make things better."
Good.
See? Avoidants do feel that after a breakup
Right.
and want to change.
And want to change things.
My ex didn't want to fix the relationship and gave so many excuses as to why it wouldn't work out, and I'd handled that well. I told him if he wanted time and space, then I only had one choice. I had to leave it and give him time. Even though I knew he was going to be starting a new thing with this new girl who lived much further away than I did. One of his excuses was, we get boring and I wasn't around enough, although I worked and am in school too. So now this avoidant guy has found a girl that lives further away.
Yeah.
Might be nice for his avoidant tendencies, right?
That way you can have a relationship with somebody he doesn't see very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have been working on myself this past year, watching your videos on breaks, attachment styles, all of them at work, on my drives to and from, while I sleep. It helps clear my anxiety. And I always forget to mention this, Margaret. Somebody told me this recently. They put on the Listen While I Sleep playlist, and they listen to us all night long, because when they wake up and they hear us talking, it puts them right back to sleep.
Wow.
Which you would think would be
Wow.
an insult, but
No, it isn't.
that we put them to sleep.
No, but somehow we calm them down, and isn't that wonderful? I had
That-
somebody tell me today she knew very few ways to calm herself down, and we've helped.
That's why we have that playlist. Put on Listen While You Sleep and just see how it helps you. Monitor yourself for a while and see if it helps.
Yeah.
I'm still doing the workbooks as I can, trying to fit into my work and class schedule too. So listen, this is what we're talking about. It's been a year and she's still doing the workbooks.
Working on it. Good for her.
And still listening, watching the videos on her breaks, to and from work. This is amazing, right? I decided in June this past year at least to sign up for an online dating profile, which I never thought I'd do or feel comfortable doing. I did this because I tend to be too nice and have a hard time saying no to people. This way I could talk to others and not feel bad giving a response of not being interested. Especially since I wasn't sure if I was quite ready, but at least the distraction of talking to new people would help build my confidence back up. I made sure people could tell in my profile that I just got out of a long relationship and was not looking for a friendship that could possibly turn into something more in the future. Or just looking for a friendship that could possibly turn into something more in the future. I didn't want anyone to think I was being dishonest or looking for a rebound. Mm-hmm. So she's doing a lot of work here.
Yes, she is.
And she took some time before she
Yes.
started dating again,
Good
so
for
good
her.
for her. Wow. I got so many responses from all kinds of guys, and thanks to your guidance and videos, and Margaret both share, I was able to easily see people's attachment styles and know who wasn't a good fit at all.
Good.
I could see the ones I'd normally go for and understood why, and I didn't even open those Pandora's boxes. I went on a few casual dates with a couple of guys, but I didn't feel like they would go anywhere. During all of this, I was taking summer classes, working, and decided to foster a very sick pregnant pit bull and helped her birth and raise 8 pups.
Oh, what a nifty thing to do.
Yeah,
8 pit bull puppies, good God.
that would be a lot.
They all run in different directions. I know about that.
That would be a distraction from grief.
It certainly would.
It definitely gave me joy and distraction.
Yeah.
There you have it. I needed and made me feel needed.
Yeah.
This and your help have gotten me so far so quickly. I'm impressed with my progress, and even friends and family have told me how proud of me they are and how far I have come in just a few months. Don't get me wrong, I still had days where things would hit me, and I still currently have moments, but they aren't days long anymore.
Yes. Change comes slowly, but it does come.
Moments where I was very depressed, but I kept pushing and working on myself. I didn't, and I won't give up. In mid-July, I went on my dating profile and always having several messages from people and likes on my profile to sift through, I didn't expect to come across anyone I felt may be a good fit. Well, that particular day, I believe it was July 9th.
Must be a special day.
I saw a guy's profile that gave me a like. He was good looking, so I looked up his page and was blown away by what I read. Part of his statement said, "My ideal woman is secure." Well, I knew I wasn't secure yet, but I was definitely making progress, and just from that, I knew this guy has done work on himself.
Of course, he knew the terminology.
I read through the rest of his profile, and we seemed like we had a lot of the same interest. I gave him a like back and sent him a message. "You like racing? That's cool. And you have a US patent? Very impressive." Nothing too crazy, just something to break the ice and show my interest in him. We talked through the dating site for about a week, then regularly through Snapchat until September. We seemed to have a good connection and went on our first date in the middle of September.
And wonderful they didn't rush.
Exactly.
Jump into something. Yep.
Well, to make this short, we have been dating since, and the two of us have had more intimate and deep, meaningful conversations than I have had with anyone. I've also been talking to a therapist weekly since my Skype with you, and I do journaling to help clear my thoughts. I have told him everything, and he has been so supportive and encouraging through it all.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear.
There's still more.
Yeah.
If you guys send us an email, keep it shorter than this.
Okay.
We made an exception for this one, but because it was particularly good, but a lot of times we can't get to it if it's this long, okay? So when you send me a success story, try and keep it around 500 words. He plans dates and sets those up ahead of time with me. He doesn't get upset if I'm busy with work or school. He listens and talks with me. I have never had a relationship feel this good, and my family loves him. Thank you so much for your help. By the way, I will be graduating the end of this next fall with my bachelor's in biology. Then it's off to vet school, which I'm highly considering doing through the Army.
So she was checking out birthing pit bulls prior to becoming a vet. Sounds like good practice to me.
Mm-hmm. The two of us, just this past weekend, took the love language quiz online and talked about them and are trying to plan a date that incorporates both of our top love languages
Good
together.
for you.
Boy, you could tell there's a lot of work done here,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
To share this idea with others, I ordered a book online that has fun date ideas in it. You scratch off the date and it tells you what you have to do. There are hints as to what it is, things you may need. Oh, hints. She wrote hits.
Hints.
And how long it may take and how much it may cost. The idea is to do it, and then you attach a picture of you both from that date. The book is Couples Edition Adventure Challenge. Never heard of it?
Cool.
They also have one that's Family Edition and one that's Friends Edition. But the love languages idea was the date that we scratched off. Just thought that others may enjoy that and try it. Again, thanks for so much of your guidance and wisdom on the Skype. You, Margaret, and Victoria have such wisdom and knowledge that's helpful to anyone who really wants to grow and become better all around. We still got more. You still with us? Wake up. To anyone out there that thinks avoidant can't change, I'm proof we can. It just takes a bad breakup to really hit home for us. No, I have not heard from my ex, and to my knowledge, he is still dating the girl he cheated on me with, but it doesn't matter because I have someone who is a better fit for me. We communicate very well and support and encourage each other and continue to grow. Most people don't like COVID, but I'm thankful for the opportunity it gave me to sit with myself when it all started and to have been able to do incredible work on myself with all the time I've had.
Wow.
Made the best of a very depressing situation. Thanks again. Never quit working on yourself. There's always room for improvement. When you grow, things that are meant to find you will, and things that cannot keep up with your growth fall away. But let me tell you that what finds you will be 100 times better than what you left, every single time. P.S. I have shared your videos with my siblings. We started family game nights and even started having discussions about topics like this. We have never been the family to talk about things, but your videos are helping us get there. Thanks again. Keep the videos rolling. I still love listening.
Wow. Isn't that nice? You know, one of the good pieces of news about all this is if you start to grow, sometimes at first your family is confused and they get nervous that you're going to leave them behind. But eventually they come around and then they grow as well. Isn't that wonderful? You've been able to share your growth with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing this. And it was such a good one. That's why I shared it, even though it was a little long.
Yep.
Hopefully you stuck with us on that one. Loved it. Avoidance can change. Anybody can do anything.
Anybody can change if they're willing to work.
If you put your mind to it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's continued the growth after a year. She's still journaling. She's still doing the workbooks. She's still watching the videos. And look at her relationship. She doesn't want her ex back. She outgrew that. That was another
Absolutely.
avoidant person.
Yes.
And look at her. She's happier than she's ever been. She put that in bold cap locks when she wrote that.
Wow.
But, you know, we know that you want your ex back. We know that you want another opportunity. And we want to give you that opportunity. But if it doesn't happen, look what can happen. Okay? You might wind up happier with somebody else, happier than you've ever been.
But she didn't quit. She kept going.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Great success story. Love to hear it. Thank you for sharing it. We always want to hear your success stories. You can email me on the website when you feel like you have one to share. But thank you for sharing this.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to judge your success story based on whether an ex comes back or not, because is this not an incredible success story? I think so.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This woman's turned her life around.
Yes, she has.
And she's got the best relationship she's ever had. She's happier than ever. That's amazing.
Yes, it's amazing.
So keep up the hard work. When you want coaching from us, you can get it on my website, askcraig.net. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret is available for Skype coaching.
If you think I can be helpful, please sign up.
But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon. To get my help personally, go to askcraig.net and click on Schedule Coaching and choose the option that works best for you. I do email coaching or Skype. To schedule a coaching with Margaret, click on Margaret on the top of the page and order a Skype with her. For the Knowledge Creative Healing course, click on the link at the top of the page and click Get Started Now.